guys, it's Amy from Now Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with a swatch and review of the Jubilee collection for Holiday 2018 by Zoya. Now this came out a little while ago. It was actually one of the first packages that I received to my new house, and here they are all together in their glory. So this is going to be a swatch and review, and we're going to do what we always do. We're going to work our way across and at the end we'll talk about my favourites. So let's get going. The first one that we have here is called Astrid, and Astrid does seem to be one of the favourites from the what I've seen out there on the internet from this collection. And I think the reason why everybody loves it because it is very similar to GoldenEye by OPI, which is such a coveted, loved polish, and it did come out quite a few years ago, GoldenEye, so I think people are starting to get that a little bit, or if they want a new one it's probably easy just to get something that's just readily available. So it is a clear base with a ton of very fine shredded gold particles in it. These are going to build up to be completely opaque in 3, maybe 2 if you slap them on hard enough, but I would say 3 just to be safe. And it is a beautiful foiled dipped golden look. You can wear this as the topper, but I think for me personally it looks better just by itself and built up to be just sparkly and fantastic. So that first one was 3 coats of Astrid. We then have 2 neutral colours. The first one is Lee, and Lee is this, for me it was kind of almost mannequin hand looking. It's a light nude colour, but it is a little bit more peachy tone. There's definitely some oranginess in there, but like I say, almost mannequin hands for me. This did have great coverage. It covered completely in 2, but I just felt that it needed a thin 3rd coat to level it out slightly. So just be careful with your 2nd coat and you may be able to get it opaque in 2, but like I say, just for me that 3rd coat just went back in there and evened it all out very nicely. So that was 3 coats of Lee. We then have Carson, which is a beautiful pinky toned nude, more pinky purple, a little bit darker than Lee, and this is a 2 coater. I was so surprised when I put it on, especially because I'd worn Lee first because I thought it was going to be exactly the same, so I geared myself up to put that 3rd coat on. Wasn't necessary, didn't need it. It was completely opaque in 2. Beautiful polish, beautiful formula. That was Carson. One that was surprisingly really nice actually was this one here, and this one is called Terran, and I've also seen a lot of people talking about this one too, and it is one of those ones that Zoya does so well. Colours with strong shimmers and flashes to them, they just do so well, and actually was a lot more opaque than what I thought it was going to be. It was a 2 or 3 coater for me. I could see it going either way, but I just thought that the shimmer was absolutely stunning. So it's a dark pink with a light pink shimmer to it. So that one there was Terran. We then have 2 kind of reddy pink bright ones. The first one is Maxine, and if you hold the 2 together, Maxine is over here. So Maxine is more red and the other one in this collection is more pink. A beautiful 2 coater. I am a sucker because I do love bright reds that with a little bit of pink to them. So this was right on down my alley for me. I really like this one a lot. Is this super unique? Possibly not, but it is still a beautiful polish and it is one of my favourite types of red. So that was 2 coats of Maxine. Maxine's pink sister is called Alison, and this is just a hot raspberry cream colour. That's the only thing that slightly negative to say about some of these, is that this might not be the most unique colour out there in the world, but it's got a great formula. So if you don't have anything in this shade or in the red shade or the purple one I'm going to show you, definitely pick them up because they are great all-rounder cream formula polishes, so pigmented and opaque, but there could be dupes out there, so there's no need to buy them if you have something very similar. So 2 coats of Alison for this raspberry pink. Something I'm very excited to see is the return of the pixie dust, and they are back in this holiday collection. This first one we have here is called Cookie. Now Cookie is stunning because it is purple with gold glitter, and I've never seen that combination before, and it just reminds me of very royal, very rich, I guess maybe even autumny, a very rich, regal vibe coming from it. Pixie dust, if you don't know, are the Zoya textured polishes, so they do build up and are very glittery finish. You don't need to wear top coat, and they are going to be a slightly harder removal. But this one here is a good one, so if you're happy to see the return of the textures and the pixie dust, or you just love that, you just like them, you never tried them, this is a good one. This is 2 coats of Cookie. A beautiful formula here, we have Kira, and this is just a mid-toned purple polish. When you think of purple, this is the kind of purple that immediately comes to me. When you start going violet, lilac, This is just purple, if I think of purple. So it's a purple cream formula, 2 coats. This is Kira. The one I'm wearing on my nails is Danica, and Danica is this turquoisey dark green. There's definitely some blue in here. It's not a straight up dark green like an emerald green or a forest green. There's definitely some blue in here, and for that reason it's just something a little bit different and something that I've not seen come out a lot. It's not the most common Christmassy colour at all, really, but it's a beautiful 2-coater, and I just think it looks so clean and classic and shiny on your nails, so definitely a hit for me. That was 2 coats of Danica. The other pixie dust in the collection is Juniper, and Juniper it's kind of a similar kind of base to Danica, where it is green but there is definitely some blue thrown in there, and then it has silver glitters in here. So the silver and the green looks absolutely amazing. I'm just so happy to see pixie dust back, if I'm quite honest. Very, very happy indeed. And they also have a special one that we're going to come on to in a minute to go over the top. But that was another 2-coater, so that was 2 coats of Juniper. The last cream in the collection is called Kateri, I think is how I'm going to say that, and it is a chocolate cream colour. Now this is bordering on black on your nails. You can just about see that it's brown, but it's not the most chocolate brown polish, if that makes sense. So definitely something darker, something vampier, but then again something like this with Danica, so crisp and fresh and shiny that I just really fell in love with it, and I didn't think that I was going to like this. I kind of put this one off. It was one of the last ones that I wore, but I liked it. It was a surprise favourite. So 2 coats of Kateri. And the last one is the Leopard Spots Topper. Now this, from my research, is entirely meant to be put over the top of textured polishes. I didn't test it out to see what it was going to look like over the top of a regular polish. I don't know if the fact of you putting it over the pixie dust helps make the leopard print look so good, but this worked incredibly well. I was pleasantly surprised. Painted it on, leopard spots appeared, and I wore mine over Cookie. I would really like to see how this looks over some lighter pixie dust, because obviously the 2 in this collection was slightly darker pixie dust, so it would be nice to maybe see it over Tomoko or something like that. This also has a slightly different brush to it. I believe this is the first one with the new Zoya wide brush. It was definitely a lot flatter and a lot wider. I could use it over my pinky and my ring finger in almost one swipe, so I think that's definitely the way that we're going, and I'm perhaps maybe doing a video on brushes, and that sounds like a really weird video, really weird video to do, but there's been a lot of changes to brands' bottles and bottle brushes recently, and I just thought it was maybe interesting to talk about. I don't know, but that last one there was the Leopard Spots Topper, and that was the crackle, essentially bringing crackle back. So that is the Jubilee collection for holiday 2000 and what year are we on? 18. I have loads of favourites, so it might be easier if I just hold this up. If you missed out with Golden Eye, I would definitely recommend getting Astrid, and Carson is another one that stuck out to me because it is just a beautiful cream formula. The 2 pixie dusts are obviously also wins, and Danica is a win, and I liked a lot of the only ones that I'm a bit with just the 3. The 2 reds and the purple would be my least favourite, but other than that I really loved the overall look. I felt this gave us a lot more variety. I had been quite open in saying that I think that if you're going to do a collection where you do it all one shade or all one colour family, you risk isolating some people, because not everybody's going to want to buy all pinks, not everybody's going to want to buy all blues, not everyone's going to want to buy all textured. So I really think having a good variety in any collection is the best way to go, because someone might not buy all of them, but they might buy one rather than none. So I think that it's good that I feel that this Zoya collection is literally so much stuff in it. You have great creams, you have a topper, you have the pixie dust, you have the shimmers, you have the metallic. I think it's a very well-rounded collection, and I'm excited to see what's coming next year from Zoya. Before we go, I quickly just want to give a shout out to some of these in case people don't watch my other videos, but Zoya have released some Christmas sets this year. So we have 4, so these are these 2, and then we have these 2, didn't want to drop them. We have 4 sets of 4 nail polishes. We also have more of a manicure set as well as lip products, because Zoya also does lipsticks and lip glosses, if you didn't know. So you can get either the 4 lip glosses in a lip gloss set, or you can get the sets that are the lipstick with the corresponding lip gloss. I'm going to be covering this a little bit more. I'm going to do a holiday gift guide video for nail polishes, but I just wanted to let you guys know that these are all available now. So 4 sets of 4 polishes, the naked manicure set, lip glosses and lipsticks. So let me know what your favourites were from this Jubilee collection for holiday, and I will see you soon. Bye.